hearty respect to you everyone. Very important thing. We discuss that without self-realization it's never possible to attain the state of permanent peace. In worldly life we get sorrow, happiness, then sorrow and happiness temporarily, and this process goes on in our life usually. Suppose a person just after finishing graduation or master degree in any subject, he or she is searching job, and after some time she gets a job. Suppose after having job, naturally the basic requirement is marriage according to worldly system, and according to the system of the society, it also happens in that situation just after having marriage or after getting marriage, it has already started the new life, and new desires also arise on the surface of mind. Very important thing, necessity and unnecessary desire both are different, but sometimes we mix these two. Necessity, suppose food is our basic necessity, or water is our basic requirement or necessity, we can say. And sometimes mobile is our necessity to communicate to others, but sometimes it's not a necessity to have a mobile of very high price. Suppose one is going to purchase a mobile instead of 1 lakh rupees. So, is it the necessity? The person is very simple private employee, common mobile of 10 to 20 hundred 20,000 rupees mobile is sufficiently enough to continue his purpose or to fulfill his purpose, yet being influenced by the advertisement and so-called waves which hammer in brain. Suppose at, at the time or at this time the person is very eager to purchase the mobile, as if at any cost he or she has to purchase that one. If there is no sufficient price or money in or her pocket or stock, then sometimes he or she is ready or prepared to steal money from anywhere or to adjust money in unfair way. That is not a factor for the person at this time. Now you decide, is it a requirement or the necessity in life? Never. So at this time, it's one of the examples which I mentioned here. At this time, maximum people are not able to use own free intellect. On the contrary, maximum people's intellect are influenced or are driven by the outer webs, especially by the advertisement. Sorry. So it's a very important thing to think. So what's the reason? The reason is that in this present education system, we have not learned how to put or how to place our mind in desireless state. We have not got any opportunity to learn. In this education system is undoubtedly helpful to collect various type of informations which are necessary to some extent in our life, but those are not able to bring permanent peace inside. Think on it, please. But in ancient time, in India specifically, Indian sages used to teach the very way of Brahma Vidya, how to control the intellect, our mind and how to remain intellect without any desire very peacefully. In our early life, we have to interact with many people, objects, and in many situations. Well and good, there is no problem at all. But our ancient teachings of India sages again and again, they said to us that we must try to control our mind. We must try to stabilize the intellect in pure self. Now, natural question may arise here: what's the definition of pure self? Answer is that that's nothing but limitless consciousness which shines always just behind the intellect and the webs of mind. If one's intellect is clearly aware about the existence of pure consciousness, it's sufficiently enough to be stabilized in the very peace and which is always permanent. So, my dear and respectful viewers, please don't waste the time. Worldly activities are not at all bad or evil, but if there is no shelter of permanent peace, then all the worldly activities or efforts are not able to provide you permanent peace. So, not to waste the time, you must try to have or get the very precious shelter of permanent peace, and that's nothing but the pure self, and it's your true nature. Hearty respect to you everyone by heart.